tools in hand, balsa wood we make a stand, carving dreams from days gone by. Stunt hangar planes that touch the sky, control lines tight, the engine hums, crafting art where passion drums. Stunt hangar, flying high, old world craft beneath the sky, balsa wings we build with care. Stunt hangar, join us there.
Well, I'm back to wood. Everybody's been clamoring for wood instead of carbon, so we're going to sand on this a bit tonight. I should have this done in a month or so, I think. I'm going to slow down on the perkies. They're kind of driving me crazy. I know I can make this work. The first thing I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to work on sanding this cowl in a little better. Where I left off, I didn't finish it up. So you guys know how much I love sanding. I about got it. Then we're going to get a T-bar and go across all the ribs. I think I got the shape a little wonky on that. Let's see here. I got another Stunt Flyer video magazine loaded up for you guys. Oh, there's going to be two. One is in queue to load Saturday. Then I got one that I just working on editing up, the Tom Morris visit. Tom Morris, Randy Smith visit. That's volume 2, number 1. Well, that helped. It helped a lot. Thanks, Roy. I'll show you. I got to take this cowl off anyway. I'll show you. Now, I've been doing this since the 90s. If you look back here at this push rod, that's a 1/4-inch aluminum tube. This, of course, is arrow shaft, but the aluminum tube is much lighter. And how you do those is 3 32nd wire, and you make the ends and with dowels with maple or whatever hardwood dowels. And then, yeah, wood is good. And then you stuff it with balsa wood and drop CA inside. And that gives you a super light, super strong push rod. That carbon is just too damn heavy. It's strong, but yeah, this could get thinned out a little more. Here's the tank for it. And I don't have ends on yet. Maybe we'll use that other one. It's hard telling where I put that shit. There we go. We'll use that one. So, yeah, this is 6.5, so that way we can run 15% nitro if necessary next summer. This is turning out really well. I mean, I built it when I built them other Vipers, and it's been sitting over in the corner. Kind of lost interest in it, but we'll bring it back for you guys. You should consider building one of these. These fly exceptionally well if they're light. Of course, I guess I would imagine anything would fly exceptionally well if it was light. But this airplane, it flies really well. Easy to fly. Okay, let's get my long drawbar. Drawbar and a straight edge. I've got to make some bucks for the bottom. I don't believe that buck. Let me see if that buck will work on the bottom here. I think I need to make a new one. Shouldn't have took this off. Well, I guess I left the screw out of it. What happened to the screw? There it is. Oh, there's a screw. Come on. Okay, we want a brace over the top of that. Okay, here's a buck I think I used on the other one, but we'll see. Yeah, we're gonna make another one. This is wrong. $23, $22, $21, $21. So we want to use a heavy piece. Okay, the pins, where are they? Here they are. Now, if you're looking at that piece of wood that I'm going to waste and thinking, well, that's a good piece. No, that's a 6-pound piece. A 6-pound may be good for some, but 5-pound is my absolute limit. So we'll make up some bulkheads. Okay, pencil. Well, let's see. How am I going to do that? I guess we'll cut this off and start whittling it down a little at a time. Not going to be able to get that front past the leading edge very well because this block is glued on. Let's leave it big. Oh yeah, okay. It's pretty close. I'll build this up with foam and hot wire it and glue it to a base, and we'll have a buck. Okay, let's see where we are here. You guys like the wood better than the carbon perkies? I suppose if you wanted it real light, you could just make the bottom a flat 1/8 piece. But that doesn't look very good. Not very strong either. Let's turn this over, cut from the top. Okay, left-handed. I ain't never done this left-handed. We're gonna try it though. Otherwise, I got to think of something else. Not very good, but it'll get the job done. We can sand it. Oh. Okay. Stick myself. Yeah, we're 35 minutes in already. When you work at 1 hour increments, it doesn't take long to, you can't get a whole lot done. But I've told you guys several times, if you just work an hour a night, you'll get it done eventually. Let's get some new paper. This has got carbon on it. I don't want to contaminate my wood with carbon fiber. Where's my T block? Come on. To make some more of them. Well, that next Stunt Flyer video magazine, I'm working on the editing at the Tom Morris interview. That's pretty interesting. The history of stunt news in the newsletter. Now this is a throwaway piece. This is not even going on the airplane. We'll have it as a tool. I probably got a mold buck around here that I could make work, but I kind of like perfect, you know, as long as we're doing the job. Perfect is good. This line here is not that important because we're going to cut it at 3/32 smaller. But it's good for the finger method. Okay, that's one side. You really don't even have to worry about this end here because they usually always end up being a solid block about an inch long. Because what happens is when you try to bend over that sheeting, it cracks right there. I think I got a rudder cut this already somewhere too. I think. If not, it's not a big deal. Cut it too damn short. Shoot. Oh, well, we'll piece it together. Just a little bit. Wasn't this piece here I just cut off. Nope. Might as well forget it. I'm never going to find the piece that I just cut off there. It probably don't matter anyway because I'm gonna cut it down anyway. Yeah, it don't matter. I'll cut it smaller. Have to pay attention to what I'm doing. Pay attention. Okay, that should be close enough to get us a good starting point. I think I got enough lines inside to figure it out. I hope. And we're gonna go, oh, yeah, I do. Okay. Oh. All right, if you look here where I drew the lines, you can't see it. If you look here where I drew the lines, that's where it needs to be cut on the inside. Not the outside doesn't so much matter. See, I cut this too short. We'll just connect this line to that line. It'll be fine. But I like to use the outside edge so that I can draw a nice smooth line all the way and get it pretty close. And if it's off just a little bit, you know, a couple thousandths, it don't much matter. So that's our mold buck size right there. Here's where the former goes. And see, this is where it got screwy on me because I cut that short. So we got to be careful here. I got to kind of estimate where I'm at. Cut it big and sand it down. Oh, missed. Yep, that's it. It'll be fine. Get this off the bench. Got to set this against the door. I'm going to have to lock the door and my old lady will come to, sorry. So we'll just lock the door. I would lose a couple of months' work if she knocked it over. And it's always the same thing. Sorry. What happened there? I think we'll leave that on there until I find for sure it's going to be right. Glue that back on. Yep, here she comes. I hear her. That CA is strong. Okay, that should fit inside. We'll adjust it by sanding it, but that should fit inside the walls. That way, when I mold the wood on the outside, it'll be to the outside of the walls by 3/32 of an inch. So hopefully, I did it right. Okay, so we got outside. Look at that. Pretty darn close. We need to clean that up a little bit up there and a little bit back here. So is that the spot? Ah, that's what it is. This thing snapped open. Broke the glue joint. Up a little glue here. Come on. There we go. Okay. Outside. Let's straighten these whoops out here. Get an idea of what's going on. By the time I'm done here, everybody should be able to make a straight form mold buck. So let's mark it and see where we got to sand it and how much. So it needs a little bit there, a little here, a little here. Let's get those first. Here, here, here. I wish there was some way you could see better, but without a cameraman, it makes it difficult. Okay. That kind of centers it up. So what you're looking for here is first we cut it to the outside shape. And now I want it to match the inside as close as I can make it. So it goes from here all the way to the end. So let's do that. I guess I can take that off. Yeah, let's glue it back on and sand it back down because it's close. Need a little right there. That looks pretty good. I mean, we need a little right there and right here. I gotta do this with the top too. Hopefully this piece will fit the top, but not usually. That's pretty close. Okay, so now we got this side from about right here to the end. Tomorrow night I'll show you. I got to go out in the trailer and get some formica for some patterns. We're gonna hot wire some foam for $1. Goes right here to the end. Alrighty, there's our pattern right there. So what happens next, you get a bulkhead. I'll probably make them out of balsa wood. I get a bulkhead, trace around that to get the outside shape, cut it down 3/16 of an inch all the way around at 3/32, excuse me, all the way around. And then I make a bulkhead at the tail post, and then we'll hot wire a block of foam. Let me get a block of foam here. Let me get this other piece. I guess I can get a couple of out of this. We'll put it on this way, saw it, or hot wire it across. Not quite long enough, but that's okay. About an inch shorter than what I need. So we'll hot wire it in half. Then hot wire the shape, sand it, and we'll get a bottom block molded up for this thing. And do the same on the top, the turtle deck. You guys got any questions? I mean, it seems like you guys come here and watch me and never ask me anything. I figure you know it all by now. I've only done this shit a million times. If you're looking for an airplane that's competitive, you can fly in 2 classes. You can fly that in N30 and Pampa. That's this airplane. This airplane flies super good. And it's basically a throwback to 1969, to be honest with you. I mean, the design cues are from that era with the little counterbalancers, and I'm going to do the leading edge fillets, the round fillets that I do. I'm not thinking we're going to make this. I don't think I'm going to put a turtle deck on this one. We're going to see. Then it's not a Viper. It is a Viper without a turtle deck, but it wouldn't be N30 legal without the turtle deck. But we'll see what that. We'll see. I mean, I made so many configurations of this airplane, you can't believe it. I got pictures of them. I made some with fuselage mounted gear. I made them with a pipe. I made them without a pipe. This setup here, though, number 2, is see, this is my Super Glide 93, the 93 Viper Super Glide 93, and this one is the 91 or 2 piped version. There's Brookhouse, my sorcerer. That's the inner workings of that airplane. This was a good airplane, but it looks similar. It looks similar, but it's not. That's for OS 46 VF. Oh, there we go. That was about 90. No, that was 91 or 2, I guess. But I used to build so many of these. I mean, kind of like how many Continentals have I built in my life? A bunch. To get this one done, I'll have 3 of these and probably start working on another one. Another change, just to see if we can make it better. I think I might have lengthened the tail moment on this one. I don't know. Nope. She's a stuck. This looks longer, I guess. No, I guess not. It looks about the same. That one there has open bay elevator and built up flaps. I'll never do that again. Too hard to finish. Makes for a light airplane, but hard to finish. Alrighty. I guess we're about done for this evening. Got no questions. You guys got any questions at all? You better ask them now. Like, subscribe, and share, and all that good stuff. Doing the best I can. Try to keep you guys happy with content. We got some more good stuff coming up, though. We got, let's see. The next Stunt Flyer video magazine is the Randy Smith Tom Morris interview. The one after that, of course, they're not marked. We got all these videos to upload. Volume 2, number 2, number 3, Volume 3, number 1, number 2, number 3. Of course, I already did Man in His Museum. I'll keep trying to bring more content to you. If you're not a member, please consider joining, becoming a paid member. It's a cup of coffee a month, $4.95. You go to a Starbucks coffee $6. Where can you get entertainment like I give you for $6 a month? Plus the contest. I'm sorry. I do apologize. It really hurt my channel to judge this year. But I felt I did owe it to them. So, and I can't go for 20 years and not put in any effort. So it was my turn. Alrighty, like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you tomorrow for another issue of whatever we're doing here. And we'll get this thing, I'll get it all put together here shortly. Get all the woodwork done. We'll start finishing. So till then, fair winds, tight lines. See ya.
Workshop, tools in hand, balsa wood, we make a stand, carving dreams from days gone by, stunt hangar planes that touch the sky, control lines tight, the engine hums, crafting art where passion drums, stunt hangar, flying high, old world craft.